What's up, y'all? My name is Eli Pugh. This is my industry interview number one with John Mamola. He's down there in the bottom right with his Tampa Bay Lightning jersey on, the Stanley Cup trophy, which I think he has seen multiple times now in Tampa Bay. Brief background about John Mamola is he's currently the program director and brand manager of WDAE, Tampa Bay Sports Radio Network. He has 19 years of experience in the sports radio business. So he's got a lot of experience in the sports radio business, and he was willing to let us know about that, which was very, very nice of him. Quick summary is we started with brief introductions of ourselves. He asked me questions about the assignment and my goal. He was really willing to help us out. He was really intrigued about it, and he instantly wanted to know my goal, which really stood out to me because some of his answers were based off what I wanted to do also. So I knew off the bat that he actually cared. We proceeded to begin the interview, and I asked my questions. He responded with long answers with great detail, which was really, really nice of him, and it made it easy on me to get us the best feedback possible. The interview ended up being over an hour long. Went very well. I wish we would have had longer, but sadly he had to go back because he does work a full-time job and he had to do a show. But overall, the interview was very good. Some of the key points is he brought up repeatedly. One point he brought up repeatedly was to be patient. He said being patient is one of the main reasons he is in the position he is now. He also recommended to put yourself in a place to make you better. You need to surround yourself with people that are going to work hard and can make you work hard as well. And I understand that one a little bit firsthand because I've been around people just in jobs, not in the sports industry, but just jobs that are just lazy and they're just have a bad attitude, and that really rubs off on you. But now I'm in a position at where I work now. Everybody is working hard. They're working their butts off to be successful, and it really rubs off on you because it makes you want to be better. It makes you want to be more motivated. It just creates an edge within yourself, which is very good. I'm glad I could experience that point firsthand. And being patient is also a big point because most people in the sports industry world, we're going to start at the bottom of the totem pole, and we got to be ready to move up, but not everything's just going to be given to us. Most important thing I learned from Mr. Mamola is that you have to be willing to fail. He says one of the main parts of the process is failing and learning from those failures. And one quote that he left me with is questions lead to answers, which lead to opportunities. You can't be afraid to learn and ask questions. And that one really stuck with me also because I'm one of those people just naturally. I'm afraid to go out, ask questions, and put myself out there. And I am scared to fail, especially in the sports industry. Being at the bottom of the totem pole, I'm scared to fail, which is one thing I got to get over. And he kept pointing out to me that's one thing. That's just one bump in the road you're going to have to get over, because the more you're willing to ask questions, the more you're willing to learn, it's really going to stick out to your employer. It's really going to stick out to the people you're working with, and they're going to know that you want it. They're going to learn that you want it really quick, and that's one of the most important things, putting yourself out there. And he also said you're going to fail no matter what. You're going to fail whether you like it or not. And whenever you do, you have to learn from those. You can't let that down you. You can't let it just eat up at you. You got to get up from it. You got to learn from it. And that's one reason he's successful, is because he didn't really accept failure to eat up at him. A couple things I would do differently is I would ask better questions. Some of my questions were just very simple, and some of them answered each other. They were basically just repeated questions. For example, I asked how demanding is a job in the sports industry, and then the following question was, what are some of the sacrifices you have to make in the sports industry to be successful? And those questions right there kind of just answered each other. They were very similar, and that's one thing I need to do better, is ask more in-depth questions and ask better questions that aren't related to each other. I'd also like to do an interview over FaceTime or Zoom, even in person, to get to know them better and have more of an intimate feeling, because I feel like that's a very important part of interviews and also networking if you want to work for these people whenever you're older, is to have that instant connection where you can just answer, y'all are looking at each other, and y'all can get to know each other a little bit better in that interview. So yeah, that's my industry interview number 1 with John Mamola. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all can take something out of this, and I'm looking forward to listening to y'all's. Thank you.